guys, and welcome to an Immortal Conquest video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a simple guide to get your Great Hall, which is under infrastructures. It's your government hall, up to level 7 in 3 days, and this is without playing constantly every day. In the background of this video, you will be seeing my gameplay of me doing things that I do in the game typically, but let's start off. So on day 1, you would obviously try to build your kingdom up, and you would use Thea, which is not under summon. This is Thea. You will use her plus a Garo that you picked up for your main force. You will use her to hit your closest level 5, which in my case was this one. And you'll keep hitting, especially during your first 48 hours, because you heal within a minute. So you will hit this level 5 until you get the 2 Garos to level 5. And then you can give Thea a second skill, just found here. You give her something such as Mortal Combat, Foresight, Rapid March, whichever you're able to get, because starting off with Season 1, you will have to dismantle, which I will show you in a moment. In this, I used Rapid March. After doing so, you will continue to hit that level 5 until you reach level 8. Up in the left side of your screen, there is a quest marker. You click it, and it gives you a list of the quests that you need to do. On your first day, try to finish all of your quests, upgrading your steel camp to level 3, your bravery camp to level 3, upgrading your house to 10, upgrade your lumber to 5, and expand, but only expand your city once to save your resources in the beginning, because stone is always the hardest thing to find. Now, I'm going to send my Thea to explore this while we're talking. Once your Garo reaches level 8, then using militaries, which I don't think I have any currently, I have 99. You would click them, and it's an instant conscription. You'll use those to get 1,600 troops and take level 3 lands if you got decent Garos like Anubis, Hercules, things like that. Otherwise, take level 2s and try to take as many stone as you possibly can. Once you're able to harvest, use the orders, these right here, to harvest stone only. Spend them all daily buying extra if you can. Use the stone to upgrade your Great Hall to 4 and your front barracks. Then, of course, that's the best way for day 1. Again, this is if you're not playing constantly. And continue to take land. I believe I'm currently on week 2, and I'm not a very big constant player. So I have some smaller lands. I try to keep the ones around my city because I don't know who's popped around me. But it does seem like everybody around me is on my alliance, so I will probably drop those. I've kept my stone level 2s to help with my stone, which by pushing this button up here, you see name, fame, how many territories I have, the time that it is for server, and the season I'm in. And then I always keep up so I can see my resources, which I am low on stone as usual. So, I have sent Thea out there, and she has taken the barbarian camp. Barbarian camps come later. On day 2, once you have your front barrack, you can start taking level 3 lands with 3 Garrus easier now. You should try taking as many as possible. Stone will still be a first priority, and keep using orders to harvest stone. Now, you'll upgrade your infrastructures. You should get your lumber, iron, mill, and quarry all to level 7. And all camps to level 3, house to level 10, warehouse to level 10, your government hall to 5, and then 6. After these finished, you've already finished all the quests that give resources, so don't claim them, because you'll need to claim them once you get your stone to 275,000 for Great Hall 7. As well as level 10 warehouse, able to store 135,000 resources, as those quests will give you about 148,000 stone. So that's enough for you to get Great Hall level 7 after claiming all the quests at once and saving your resources to upgrade warehouse to level 15. Warehouse is storehouse. Your warehouse is actually really good to have high. At this point, I'm definitely lacking stone and I need wood, but that's fine. These are the infrastructures that you're able to get. Everything kind of varies depending on how high your government hall is, and some things are affected by other things as well. Like you can't have front barracks until you have your recruitment office to a certain level. These are the temples. They give you more cards, and if I don't, but they open up other card packs. And see, when you click on something that's gray, whatever you need will show up under requirements, such as I need a government hall level 8, statue of blessing level 4, and sand table level 4. Now, on day 3, you'll keep doing the same, taking level 3 lands, if possible, and wait for your lumber more than 30k iron, 30k, iron more than 55k, stone at max, which is 135,000, then claim all the quest rewards. Now you'll be able to upgrade your government hall to 7 with level 10 warehouse, and you get barracks unlocked once you spend 20 gems. If you speed it up. This guide is for previously mentioned guide is for members that aren't going to be active in the first 48 hours or are not sure you'll be able to do well at the beginning of a new season. If you're on, say, 15 to 20 hours a day without sleep, or get girls and skills, don't worry about it. Otherwise, this is the easiest way to do. After that, you're kind of just on what you can get in game. And summoning and saving. Now, in my case of summoning, I keep it where it automatically converts, because I don't need most of the cards that I end up getting. Especially when I do batch summons. Now, using batch summons, I have gotten 170 common, 346 uncommon, 13 rare, and 1 epic. The epic is the only one that I have kept. Thus, I have gotten 3,318 skill. Now, through interior, besides collecting my tax, which as you can see I only have about 30 minutes on, but I'm going to go ahead and skip, I can trade. So if I have too much of one thing, like I always have enough food, I could trade it for another resource that I need. My black market, as you have seen, I can trade things for other things. It's usually well worth it. I can shield if I'm being attacked. If I feel like my main city is going to be overrun or taken, then I can move to one of my sub-cities if I had one. And then if I want to give up everything except for my city, I can rove to an entirely different country or region. Which this is my map of Asgard. This is where I have dropped. It shows on the side the passes, the capitals, etc. It looks like we have had misfits coming in. Misfits supposed to be an alliancing group, but you never know with these types of games because in the end one has to rule over all. And this is the full map. It does look like someone is taking over almost all of the passes. So we're slowly getting there. Remember, this is my main city. And with my experience, I landed and immediately began to move towards Jord, in which I landed here first and people have built off of me simply because I was so close. Now I have kind of spread and I am taking as many of the level 4s as I can. Currently over here, as you can see, I still have a bunch of these level 1s, and that's simply because they're surrounding a level 6, which I'm going to build into a sub-city, which helps me get more money daily. Once Thea finally does arrive in 2 minutes, I will bring her back, conscript her if I can or need to, and I will begin to harvest or train. In this current moment, I think, yeah, everyone's decently conscripting. He has just come back from getting one of the summons, and once 2 of those pop up daily, and it doesn't end with a battle, so let's see. I think I haven't added a 3rd because I'm unable to right now. 3, 5, 6. Yeah, I need to have 9 cost instead of 8, so I have to wait until I level that one up. Let's see what my cards are. Siege of 66. Okay, so that's probably my siege team then. Because I don't feel like they really go together, do they? Cronus. Yeah, okay, so they do. I thought I had built a siege team. So now I have an extra spot. I will work on making a new army when I can. She's almost there. I can zoom in, can't really zoom out, otherwise I would show. Oh, that's a terrible spot to have just landed. Ooh, that'd be a decent spot. I may go after this fortress. send him over. Alright, she has landed. Oh, did I not? Okay, there's the green. It does sometimes take a minute for your green color to come up to show that you have taken it. Let's see, I can conscript 500. So, what am I low on? Oh, I'm low on stone and wood. So I will go to interior, trade, grab food, and oh, it wasn't stone, it was iron. And I will move some trade over. The trade ratio isn't that great, but it works for what I need until I get another city up to help with that. And this way I can send her out to harvest with almost a full team. To conscript alone would take me 22 minutes on her max. So I'm just going to send her out to train on this 4 here. And as you can see, depending on the amount of times you train, depends on the amount of scrolls you will use and how much experience that you get. So it will take from here, and it won't show that it's using them all, so I typically try to make sure to keep them full. But now she's going to be harvesting. So this is my guide, the guide, for 48 hours, plus a little bit of extra of my gameplay. Again, these are my gyros that I personally use. If you see the symbol on the top right of my card, it's because I am in Season 2, and I have gotten these up to get their 3rd skills. So it puts that symbol up top here. But these are my cards, and what I currently have on them, as just an idea of things that you can use. I haven't added to all of them yet, mainly just my main group. Which, now that I do have skills, now that I have skill points, I can upgrade things like Cure on Helos. And I do recommend Cure on him. It is just the easiest thing to use. Cure is good on a high spirit, so I constantly add to his spirit. And I do believe that they're the only ones currently that have something. I do see that I need to go ahead and add stats to my things that have leveled up, and I will do that once this video is over. And I do recommend Incantation of Death for someone who's also high in spirit. I put it on prom because I feel like that's the best place for me to maximize his potential. But really, it all depends on your own playing skill. There you go. As you can see, I'm on day 20. Oops. And here's season descriptions. And I will make